So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bichette.
And that misses for ball one.
1 o'clock.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one. Here's Bridget.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Severino has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty B, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Lourdes Gurriel is on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0.
Ball 2.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1 out single. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. 2-1 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2-0 pitch on the way. And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
Stanton stands at first with 1 out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Popped him up. Shaw has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Teoscar Hernandez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be
Torres brings it in. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
The third baseman.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Batting seven, the catcher. Number
Into
10.
the box now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hard hit at third. He's got it. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Barehanded at his knees. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Down, 1-1.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
That's the ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a
One
ball.
ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Billy McKinney goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton to the track. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next for New York, Carlos Correa. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Up and in for ball one.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Grichuk retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. 1 out. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. First delivery to him on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
On a line, that's a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So striding in, Luis McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The bat, number 29.
In now, Gio Urshela as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The set and the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set, the 3-1. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Danny Jansen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is up and in, ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in now, Billy McKinney, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. McKinney playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
The second baseman. So...
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Voigt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Thomas Pannone, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
We got 3 balls.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well hit to right, but foul. The next 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ranging back is Hernandez. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Slider laid off for a ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 to him now. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? Travis Shaw is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Aaron Hicks come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 31, Aaron.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside and low, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Now back, first baseman, Luke.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 2-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Sanchez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 2.
Now batting, number 29.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time and just. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll step off and try again. Luis Cessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 85.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Ready once again, Reese McGuire. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Now batting, number 9.
Into the box, Danny Jansen, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Billy McKinney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down the third baseline. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Wilmer Fox gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Out into right center, well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is full.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The second baseman.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In there, no balls and a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McKinney will get there, and he puts it away. All set for the start of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Count 1-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning. To the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. He'll lay off a slider too low. Ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another try at 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge looks up, and they have taken the lead. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. A tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman,
Tommy Kingley enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Justin Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
The 1-2. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. In now, Gio Urshela. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Lifted in the air out to right. Richard is there, and he'll make the catch to kicking off the top of the 9th, Reese McGuire, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. At the plate, Danny Jansen. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Billy McKinney, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Left side, but well foul. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning. Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Correa. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lays off 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Wilmer Font earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious